Hi everyone. I just want to give you a very brief shout out and let you know that our Needle Engine filters have just been released and you can use them right now from Unity. To get started, just go to engineneedle.tools/samples, or you can also go to samples.needle.tools and then click on download for Unity. Or you can also click on face filter here and try everything out in the browser. And once you have downloaded the filters, you can go to, for example, go to the menu item, Needle Engine, and click on Explore Samples. And in the samples window, you also find the face filter list, and you can click on Open Scene, and it will open the Needle face filter example scene. And this scene will have the usual Needle Engine setup, the export info, a README that will briefly explain everything there is to know about the sample. We have editor sync, which I will show you in another video. We have the needle menu, a camera, of course, and we have the most important part. This is the needle filter tracking manager. You have one of these in your scenes, and it is responsible for managing the face tracking and all that kind of stuff. And it also has a list of all the filters that you made and that you want to use on your website or for your recording or in your streaming setup. You just create them, assign them here. You can click create new filter to get started, but I will also go through those very briefly and show you what we ship with in this very first version. And we have some extra options, like you can assign an occluder mesh, which will be used to hide your real head, for example, to occlude a virtual object with your real head. But you can also turn it off if you don't want that. And you can also turn off creating any buttons if you don't want. For example, I can show you here. Let me just close that. If you don't want these buttons in the menu, you can turn it off in the tracking manager. And you can also assign test videos, and these videos can be used, for example, if you don't have a camera setup or if you want to test your filter in different environments. Yeah, so let's go to some of the examples that we already have. And the first one we already see in the scene, this Racoon filter, and you see it's an object in our scene. And it contains of various objects, like it has a few meshes, and it also has a face filter head position. And this basically just renders a gizmo in the scene, which allows you to place your filter. Like, for example, I can use it to adjust the placement of my Racoon mesh, and this will be used to place my filter on my face. And I can make that bigger. For example, if I want to have my Racoon mesh just cover the top of my head, I can scale up my face head position object. Or if I want to have the Racoon mesh bigger, I can make the gizmo smaller. Then we have other filters, like little examples like this sunglasses. And here you also see the gizmo, which helps us to place the sunglasses. We also have a Ready Player Me face filter, which is just a GLB that we downloaded from Ready Player Me. And that can be directly used in our project. The open mouth example is an example that shows you how to use animators with the face filter. You can add a face filter animator script to the root of your filter next to the face filter root. And it will contain a list of all the options, all the blend shapes that we are currently supporting. And all these blend shapes are available as parameters in your animator. For example, here I have jaw open, and I'm using that to control this animation, open eyes in this example. So whenever I open my mouth, which means The values usually go from 0 to 1 or 0.5. And whenever I open my mouth, the animation transitions to my open eyes animation. And then after that, it transitions to look around, which will make my eyes look around. It's another little animation that I made. Let me show you very briefly. It's this one. And then if I close my mouth, which means my jaw open is less than 0.1, then I will transition to close eyes, and after close eyes I will go into idle. This is how this filter is set up at the moment. And then we also have a filter template, which is well, just basically the gizmo and a little cactus. You can just delete that if you want to and edit it yourself and add all the objects that you want, or you can, as said before, click on Create New Filter, which will be the fastest way to start a new filter. It will add it to your assets as a new prefab. It will also add the head marker that you can use, and yeah, the cactus, as said, can be removed if you don't want that, and be replaced with whatever you like. And that is basically it. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if you want to learn more about the filters, if you have any feature requests. We will definitely be shipping updates very soon. So yeah, let me know how it goes. And also share any filters that you make. I would love to see all of your creations. Thank you. Bye.